Hello, it's Monday, Raw Food Rehab. It is day 1 of week 7 of our experiment, and I wanted to thank those of you who have taken the time to log in and let us know what your weekly weigh-in is. I know some of you all are unable to get to the computer over the weekend. Maybe your only computer that you have access to is at work, and so some of you are late posters for good reason. And for those of you who didn't post this week and who emailed me to let me know if you were going to be out of town or that you weren't going to be able to weigh in, I really appreciate that, because I have gone back through this morning and I have weeded the garden just a little bit more, if you will, and I have banned several members who have been inactive and haven't logged in over the last 2 or 3 weeks. So our Raw Rehab unit is, I don't feel like it's shrinking. I actually feel like it's tightening up. And it's becoming a tighter, every week that goes by, it's a tighter, more oiled, fine-tuned machine. And so we have lost collectively as a group 600 and around 58 pounds, something like that. And thank you, Dennis, for being our main bean counter, because he has got everything on a spreadsheet and he's keeping us very organized as to how we're doing. Susan wrote to me this morning. Hi, Susan. And she mentioned that she thought it might be kind of cool to set a group goal of losing 1,000 pounds by the end of the 11 weeks. So what do you all think about that? Do you think we can lose 1,000 pounds? I mean, we've already hit almost 700 pounds, and we're not even, let's see, we've got 5 more weeks left. So I don't know. I think that's a potential goal that might be really worth going for. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But I do have this a new feeling this week that something has shifted and changed here in the Raw Rehab unit. And maybe it's because it's week 7, and we all know 7 has a great significance. 7's considered a lucky number if you're a gambler. 7 is a very biblical number. You know, it's the perfect number, 7 days of the week. It is a number that I got online and looked up, but it does represent spiritual completion. And we did do an awful lot of work last week. We dug deep and went to some really heavy subjects. And so I really feel like this is a new week to take everything that we've learned up to this point and, you know, meditate on what that's been, what's working for you, what's not working for you, and then to just sail on forward the next 5 weeks. I mean, I really think that we've made tremendous progress. And for those of you who haven't lost the same amount of weight or the amount of weight that you would have liked to at this point, I just want to urge you not to get discouraged, not to get, not to give up. Because even though the scale may not be changing, this is changing. Every day that goes by, you are learning a little bit more about yourself and the way that you approach food. You're learning a little bit about what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So I say we're making progress regardless of what your scale is saying at home. So I'd just love to hear from you today. How did you do over the weekend? Did you have a successful weekend? I pretty much just checked out over the weekend. I was still on the website a little bit and checking in, but after last week, which was a pretty intense week for me, I decided I really just needed to just be with my family. Taylor's back home from camp. She had a great time. It was my husband's 60th birthday, and we just enjoyed each other and just kind of chilled out. And so I'm back in the game, renewed, refreshed, reinvigorated for the week ahead. So let's hear how you're doing. And, oh, one last thing I wanted to say. I think that we need some eye candy on our site. And what I've been seeing is all of you guys are posting these amazing food photographs of your creations that you're making at home. Like, I'm totally impressed. I'm looking at these, and I'm just like, that makes me want to go in the kitchen and make that. So it's very motivational and inspiring to see you guys taking pictures of your food and the different things that you're making. So what I'm going to start doing, you know, I have that on the main page. I post the daily picture, and I usually put a little blurb on there about something. I'm going to start posting a daily photograph on that main page that one of you all will have submitted. And I'm going to go through and start and pick some out, but you all may have some photographs that you're really proud of that you've taken that you want to draw my attention to, because, you know, I cannot patrol this site 24/7, so I know that there's things that are slipping through the cracks that I'm missing. So if you have a particular picture that you're very proud of, I would like for you to maybe just shoot me an email here on the site with the link of where I can find that picture, and I will definitely consider using that. So I'm going to do that every day for the rest of the experiment, putting up raw food motivational pictures. So you guys, make this a great week. Do what you need to do to finish strong, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.